it's been forever.
Season whatever
Season,
from the stands.
But welcome to another episode of From the Stands. Boy Fred, got Joe, Jake, back with the hot takes.
That's right.
Okay.
Back like we never left.
How y'all doing, man? It's been a minute.
And good?
Good? Hanging in there?
You know,
Joey, what's up, my boy?
life things.
Life thing?
Life
Like
things.
what?
Some big life
you know.
things.
You know?
Married life.
Thank you.
Real boss.
Real
How's
boss.
that treat you so far?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Still in the house. Ain't kicked out yet.
You ain't on the couch yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? Alright. Man, so college football is back. About time.
Finally.
Felt like it was forever, man.
Yeah.
One thing I was irritating me going into the season though, man, they Arch Manning hype, man. They, you know, all the analysts, he's the Heisman winner because of his name and all that stuff, man. But after this weekend and that 14-7 loss to Ohio State, do we think he's still a Heisman favorite?
Right now, no. I mean, obviously it's early. And, you know, people will say, like, oh, it's early, give him a chance, whatever, this and that.
First game jitters.
But, like, dude looked like a bum. Like, straight up, he looked like a bum.
Yeah.
And the problem was, when he came out of high school, I think all three of us said, like, who's he playing? Like, these guys look like
He
bums.
was playing JV team.
You know,
Yeah.
if he was playing in Florida or he was playing in California or Texas, I would be like, dude, he's dominating. This
Right.
is, you know, probably translate. But he's playing in Louisiana, like JV teams. Obviously not JV teams, but they look like it.
No one even close to like his size.
Yeah. And the big thing about it was, this is like, he's had a couple years to sit,
Right.
or at least 1 year to sit. And so I thought he would come out looking better prepared. It looked like the moment was too big for him.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm on the side that we got to give Arch a chance here. Like, I think it's too soon to say that like he didn't deserve the hype. Clearly, the hype was too big. There's no doubt about it. But I think, as Fred said, like, you're playing the defending national champions. That's a talented roster
At their crib.
at their crib. I think like you can't forget that Matt Patricia is the defensive coordinator right now in Columbus. Like, that's not one of the best like DCs in college football. That's like one of the best DCs in football. Like, we know what he's done in the league with the Patriots. So I think that was an incredibly tough first game. But like, to say too, like, there were just like some fundamental things as a quarterback that like Arch was missing. Like, he wasn't setting his feet. A lot of like throws he was trying to make with just his arm. Like, he looks like a guy who's gotten by on talent his whole life, which he probably has. So I think we got to see how he adapts. But yeah, he's definitely got to improve, man. There was just some bad throws that throwing that fourth down, like, to Wingo was terrible. The first throw of the game, he left it short.
Right.
But he had some crazy, like, amazing throws. That touchdown was a great pass. There was a drop pass in the end zone where he put it right on the receiver's hands. So, you know, we saw the flashes for sure.
Yeah.
And what people gotta understand, this is Peyton and Eli's nephew.
Right.
I think that's where a lot of people get confused, like he's one of their sons. He's their nephew. Which is crazy because I don't think his dad was a quarterback.
I believe he was a wide receiver.
Right.
I think some say too that Cooper was the best, like, could have been the best of the three, to be honest.
Right.
You know, the question that like I kind of asked, like, so Arch Manning was the #1 quarterback in his class, like, high 5-star recruit, and before him was Quinn Ewers, who was the same exact guy,
Right.
5-star recruit, like, amazing in high school, and he ended up going in the 7th round in the draft. Like,
Right.
he, you know, I kind of question Sark's development as a quarterback, to be honest with you.
Let's talk about it.
Because he's a great play caller. He's a fantastic
Sark's
play
a
caller.
bum.
He's a bum. We all know
Sark's
he's a
a
bum.
bum.
Everybody knows Sark's a bum.
Which makes me think, like, now that you bring it up, you know, because when him and Kiff was at SC, like, Kiff's quarterbacks get out. Like, they go to the league.
Yeah.
Whether they're good in the league or not
They get picked
is up to, you know, the situation,
It's
but they
out of their
actually get picked
control.
up.
Right. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
I think
That's a very hot take right there.
it's
Very hot take.
coming back quick.
We all know how Joey feels about my boy Sark.
Yeah. 7-win Sark, back at it again.
Yeah.
Bum.
Yeah.
The man's a bum. I don't know what you guys want from me. I don't know know why I get so much hate about this.
You got to get over that hump, huh? Ain't no hump to get over?
No, it's just
so
a bum. And Texas is a bunch of bums for hiring him.
All they do is throw money at players. Like, that's
Yeah.
their recruiting pitch.
Who would you have hired instead of starting?
At Texas?
Yeah.
I'm not qualified to be an AD. I was very much so on the Tom Herman train. So
Yeah,
I'm an idiot too.
Where is Tom Herman?
I never said I was. I think he's at FAU.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they lost this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Notice how Kiff left. Nobody's going back to the FAU.
Nah.
Was I know Willie Taggart was there at one point.
Yeah,
he
he was.
Before, I think after Kiff, right?
He was after
It
Kiff.
was
Yeah.
after, but
Wow.
we know how
Yeah.
long that lasted.
Yeah.
But what about your boy DeBoer?
Um,
What is it? Is it just Saban just has the secret mojo, or like what? Is it because now with NIL there's an even playing field? Like what is it? Because even last year DeBoer kind of was like, all right, bro, like we'll give you this one because year one, but them Bama fans ain't gonna take too much of what happened on Saturday. So,
No.
yeah.
what do you guys take on that?
I'm honestly I'm questioning DeBoer as a head coach. And like I don't there's no doubt that he's a good head coach because he's had so much success at Fresno State and Washington. But I'm not questioning the talent of that team. Like I'm looking at guys like Xavier Brown, Domani Jackson, Dijon Lee got on the field. Like we know they recruit the trenches well out of the South. So it just I question the coaching if they're putting their guys in the right spot. Putting the best defense and offense out there. Ty Simpson didn't look great. I didn't see a lot of like the playmaking that you see, the big plays that like Ryan Williams that we're used to. I just kind of question is it working out with DeBoer in Alabama? Maybe it just wasn't the right fit. Who knows?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that you touched on is fit. When he was hired, it was kind of an odd like he's going to Alabama.
He's a West Coast guy.
I wouldn't even.
It wasn't on my
thought it would've
radar.
been him.
And like you said, I think he's a great coach.
Right.
Like I really do. I just think when you go to Alabama and you replace the best coach in my lifetime,
Definitely.
then like you could win 2 national championships and be considered a failure.
Right.
So number one, I don't think he was a great fit. I don't think he's a cultural fit. I don't think he's a fit for the region. Similar to like Jed Fish, I don't think he's a good fit in Washington.
Yeah.
And so like it's tough when he loses a couple games and it's like, well, I mean, he still got 10 wins. Like that's a successful season everywhere except Alabama.
Right.
And Alabama spoiled Alabama fans. Like they're gonna learn real quick. Like, dude, the domination is over. Because even if you move off of DeBoer, it's not like you go hire.
Yeah.
Right, it's not like you go get Kirby Smart. Kirby
No.
Smart set up himself really well there, and there's no other coach in the country, in my opinion, that you can bring in and they can dominate like Nick Saban would. There's just not. And so you kind of got to work with what you got. Welcome to being good, not great,
Right.
and kind of just deal with DeBoer until something happens. But there were effort issues.
Yeah, there were.
Like, it was just effort stuff and discipline,
Yeah.
it looked like.
Yeah.
So,
But that's where you see the difference from Saban and DeBoer.
Sure.
Whereas DeBoer seems he's almost like if you think about the Cowboys, right? You see the difference from Jimmy
right.
and Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer was more laid back, more of the players coach, where Jimmy is like the sergeant, like it's my way or the highway.
I remember too that Washington team that went undefeated all the way to the national title. Like there were some off the field issues on that team, and like they didn't get talked about a lot. But I do question if the board does have a control in the locker room. I'm like maybe like we saw Jimbo Fisher. He didn't really have control of that locker room, and they still won a natty. So I kind of question like how tough is he?
And especially with NIL, man, it's tough to even be that disciplinary type coach because the guys are just run,
leave.
Yeah.
Leave.
But going back to Florida State,
Yeah.
Mike Norvell needs some credit.
He
Like,
does.
Definitely.
because I was thinking this season, like, if they get blown out by Alabama, they could have Florida State might have just fired him,
Just tarmac them.
Yeah.
tarmacked him.
Right.
You know, after a 2-10, but he's kind of like reinvented the roster. Brought Castellanos in, who's obviously explosive. They look really, really solid.
Right.
And in the ACC, like
Yeah.
them,
Miami.
Clemson, and Miami is kind of a 3-team race. I mean, let's see how North Carolina does, but
Yeah.
it's kind of a 3-team race, and I think Florida State might be able to, you know, make some noise at least. So I'm happy that he actually fixed some of those problems, because I thought he was a good coach. I thought that situation a couple years ago that happened where they left him out of the playoffs was unfortunate. But then you go 2-10, and it's like, dude, you can't defend that.
Right. Maybe,
Yeah.
It's at
maybe-
Florida State.
Maybe you didn't belong in the playoffs.
Right. If you do that at Memphis, I'm like, nobody cares,
Nobody
dude.
cares.
Like, whatever. Do that at Florida State. He's lucky to have a job still after that. Because
Definitely.
if I was a Florida State fan, I'd have been hot that he still kept his job.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. There's a standard there.
There's a
There's
standard.
a high standard.
Does DJ have the best marketing team in the country?
Has to.
Has to.
Like to fool Clemson and then to fool Florida State. Like, that's nuts.
And let's not forget, he was at Oregon State too.
That's right. He was
Yeah,
at
that's
Oregon
right.
State.
Yeah, he actually had a pretty good season.
He did have a good season.
I mean,
That was the level of
But I
competition he
think,
needed.
but I
Yeah.
think Oregon that system was good for DJ at Oregon State.
Yeah, because they
With-
pounded the ball.
with Jonathan Smith. Like that system
Yeah.
is what he needs.
But Smith went to Michigan State the year after.
Yeah.
And clearly
Right.
didn't take DJ with him.
Nah,
he took
nah.
Childs.
Yeah, he took the backup.
Yeah, he took the backup.
Which in a sense it was like, I'm going to take the younger guy.
Yeah.
But that system was what he needs, where it's
Yeah.
like it's
More of a
not
pro
all
style.
it's not all on him
Yeah.
to get it done with his arm. He can hand it off if we're running the ball effectively. Let's talk about Mario, Miami.
Your boy.
My boy.
You know what? Please, go ahead. The stage is yours.
He looked like the better team. I think his defense looked great. Like, they were creating turnovers. He had Carson Beck looking like a pretty good quarterback. But, like, in Mario fashion, when he has those leads, he just lets the other team back into it. He was playing a freshman quarterback in C.J. Carr. He had the experience, I think, on both sides of the ball. And he almost blew it. And, like, Oregon fans know all too well, like, he blows leads. He likes to sit on leads. He doesn't like to keep the aggression up and try and run away with it. So, like, good for Mario. It was a big win. I really thought Notre Dame was going to go in and win the game. But I really want to see him do it again against other big teams. And I think, to be honest with you, I think Notre Dame is going to be a way different team at the end of the season than they were, last night.
Yeah.
So, good for Mario. I'm happy for him, but we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. I don't know if I call him my boy anymore. I'm kind of... He's made some questionable calls. He's made some questionable coaching
He got
decisions.
really conservative at the end to the point where I was like, why are you kicking a 48-yard field goal? Like, what is this?
Just go for it. Go.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to talk about Notre Dame.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
C.J. Carr is average. Like,
I mean,
he was average.
But when is the last time Notre Dame was elite at quarterback?
Riley Leonard was a very good quarterback.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Like, I thought he was very good.
Okay.
For college, he won't
Right.
he won't play in the pros, but like C.J. Carr is a game manager, and halfway through the game, I was like, it kept talking about like his personal situation, and I'm like,
Why does that matter?
y'all are trying to make me like really fall in love with this kid, but he's just like he's an average quarterback. You know what I mean? And I thought that they didn't give the ball to Jeremiah Love enough.
Yeah.
He had 10 carries, 33 yards. Obviously, that's not great.
But you got to give him at least like 20.
Yeah.
At least.
And dude, he's just so good. He's so good. And I said that line, but half of the time it was stuffed in the backfield, and he found a way to pick up 3, 4, 5 yards.
Yeah.
He's different.
So I do think he's really good, but a little disappointed in Notre Dame and their efforts, just because, like you guys said, I thought they were going to go beat Miami.
Yep.
I expected a little bit more, but I think Notre Dame will improve throughout the year. I don't know if Miami will continue to improve. I think this Miami team is like, this might be the best that we've seen them at. And I don't know if they continue to improve. I've seen the track record for Notre Dame. Like, I've seen what Freeman does. Like, week by week, just gets it done, figures it out, wins ugly. I don't know about Cristobal. Congratulations on winning the big one. Is Florida one of the most unrealistic fan bases?
Yeah.
I think so.
Because it's so tough. Like, you got Miami and Florida State in state.
Yeah.
And you're in the SEC.
And that's the part that's crazy because their like biggest rival is not even in their conference.
My thing is, like, Alabama is going to experience what Florida and SC have kind of experienced right now with the, like, like, here we go. You know what I mean? Like, we're about to have 10 bad seasons. But Florida is like, dude, you guys aren't even a blue blood. You've won 3 national championships.
In the 90s, or starting in the 90s.
Like 96, 06, and 08.
Right.
Yeah.
So why are you acting like, you know what I mean?
That's where I'm like get confused when it comes to that fan base because I'm like, again, like traditionally, you guys aren't a program that.
No.
I'm like, Notre Dame is more of a blue blood than.
Oh, Notre Dame's the bluest of bloods.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that Tebow team too. I mean, like, because they were so stacked in every position,
Yeah.
it kind of made you think that, like, oh, like this is just what Florida does.
This will last forever.
Right.
They sure didn't.
Sure did.
Because they've been struggling for a long time.
Since then,
Yeah.
honestly, since then, I don't.
I mean, you're not Ohio State. You're not Alabama. You're not Notre Dame. Like, chill out. You're not Texas.
You're not Texas. You're not.
You're not even Oklahoma.
You're not Florida
No.
State.
No, yeah, you're not even the best in your state.
Yeah.
No.
Like traditionally, no, you're not.
Like, yeah, Miami and
Miami's got the most tradition and history
Right.
in that state. Florida State's probably got the best recent success.
Sure.
Your boy Brian Kelly, man, he finally gets his first win,
I don't know.
season opening win at LSU. It was a nail biter though. I didn't think he would pull it off. But how do we feel about Clemson?
They lost at home
And they lost at home.
to Brian Kelly, who's notoriously blowing these LSU first games. Blew it last year against SC, blew it the year before, And so, I don't know, Clemson, maybe it's time to reconsider the approach.
Because Dabo's not an NIL guy, right?
No, he's not.
He's not.
I think he took one guy out of the transfer portal, like, total.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have, like, Peter Woods and that edge rusher are supposed to be, like, top 5 picks both. Cade Klubnik's supposed to be one of the best quarterbacks in college football.
I think with NIL, this traditional approach of like we're gonna get guys out of high school and develop them. I don't think that's a thing anymore.
But these guys at Clemson, like, I gotta call out Garrett Riley. Like, Link, your little brother can't call the plays out pretty well. Like, I just don't. They weren't great last year offensively.
They haven't been good offensively since Trevor Lawrence.
Lawrence.
And it's been like these like 10-point games. Like it's like they don't put up points.
And Caleb Klubnik was a high 4 or 5 star recruit.
Yep.
It's like, dude, you're still getting players. I just don't. They don't have an identity offensively.
Right.
Yeah.
And it questions like that
But wasn't, I don't mean to cut you off,
Yeah.
but wasn't he the OC
with TCU.
with TCU
Right,
when
with
they
TCU.
played
Yes.
in the Natty, right?
Yes. So it makes me think that was Sonny Dykes just calling all the plays, and he was offensive coordinator in title? Because at SC we have an offensive coordinator. Lincoln Riley calls all the plays. though.
Right.
So that it's just a title.
Yeah.
And so was that the same situation?
It
Could've been.
bro.
Because you probably could have gotten some like a quarterback, like a 4-star quarterback off. Like look what you did with Max Duggan. What y'all think of LSU and that? I was watching their offense a lot because everyone's talking about Garrett Nussmeier.
Yeah, dude. The hype on Gary Nussmeier is bothering me.
I never saw it. I think their best offensive player is Caleb Durham, and I think they're a school that we've seen like produce wide receivers. I think if they're smart, they're gonna like ride on the run. You know what I mean? And roll with Caleb Durham.
I don't get the Nussmeier hype. I saw him play a couple times. I saw him in person,
Right.
and he was playing Miller Moss. And I thought Miller Moss outplayed him. I thought he outplayed him last season in that in that neutral site opener. And then since then, I'm kind of like, they hype him up, and I just don't see what everybody else is seeing. Sure, he's solid, but he's no Joe Burrow.
I think he's a game manager.
Yeah.
And that's all. And he managed that game really well, like well enough to win it. He did his job.
If he wins the Heisman, I'll be extremely disappointed in the rest of the quarterback and running back field this year, because I just don't think he's great. Like, I think he's fine.
Even wide receiver, like
Yeah.
no way he's gonna play better than Jeremiah Smith.
Think about it. I mean, if your team needed a quarterback in the NFL and the guy that you had to take was Gary Nussmeier, I feel very uneasy with that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Not confident.
I'm good. I'd rather have Cade Klubnik.
The problem with these analysts, bro, they like hype these guys up, and it's like, wait, he wasn't even all that last year.
Yeah. Speaking of quarterbacks that we liked, I love that Utah quarterback.
Oh, he's elite.
I don't know his name. He's from New Mexico, and he was.
Is it Caleb? No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that.
All I heard
He
about
was
was his
slinging
running
it.
ability, but yeah, like he was dotting it up all over the field.
Yeah, granted, they played UCLA. Sorry, UCLA.
Sorry, bro.
And then again, like you said, weak. He goes weak.
Yeah,
He looks
so
terrible,
weak,
bad.
bro.
He looks so bad.
I don't
Did he
understand what the hype
end up with a
is.
50% completion percentage?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
Bro.
I doubt it. Like he was missing throws high, low.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
Devin. I said Caleb. His name's Devin.
What's his last name?
Dampier.
Devin Dampier. Yeah, I just didn't. I watched him, and I'm sitting there watching Utah, and I'm like, oh my God, this kid can really play.
Yeah.
This kid can really play. It's crazy that he was at New Mexico with like 3 other dudes. SC got a
That's
Eli
right, the running
Sanders,
back.
and then they brought a couple of guys to Utah with the quarterback, and I'm like, when did all this talent get to New Mexico? Who's the head coach down there?
But you think it's because? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Like, how did they get him?
How
to
did
New
they get all
Mexico?
those guys?
That's a good point.
New
but
Mexico is trash. Like, that's a trash
but
area.
that's why I think the portal just has it all screwed up, bro. Like guys
Yeah.
get lost, you know.
Yeah.
And then they have to be found again. But also, Whittingham, say what you want, the man can coach.
Yeah.
The man could put together a
He gets
solid.
his guys.
He gets guys that want to buy into his vision, and
Yeah.
that's what I like about him. Like, I said this in the group chat. Like, I really think Utah could play in the Big Ten with us. Like,
Yeah.
and not be no scrub either. Like, they're gonna give you a run for your money.
They have a really good O-line. They got 2 guys.
They've never had an issue
Never.
in the trenches.
Never.
If UCLA can be in the Big Ten, Utah can be in the Big Ten.
For sure.
Easily. I might think that like it's been one game, but like Dampier could be like the best quarterback Whittingham has ever had. Like
That's not a hot take.
Cam Rising, like
Yeah.
he was a game manager.
Yeah,
I can't think of
Rising's
the
fine.
other tall white guy.
Travis.
Travis.
Wilson.
Yeah. Yes.
He would always get hurt.
He would always get
Every
hurt.
game
He had a
he
weird
was
looking
hurt.
throwing motion. Like I was
Yeah.
like, what?
That's because he was 6'7". Like, bro,
Yeah,
he
he
played
was
basketball.
Like, yeah, he looked like the best quarterback
Yeah.
I've seen under center at Utah. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean,
Tyler Huntley was very good.
Tyler Huntley was very
bad.
good.
But Tyler Huntley, in my opinion, was their best quarterback. I think this kid is like so explosive. He was just, and granted, again, they were playing sorry UCLA.
But still,
But he just
bro.
looked so good. I was like, dude, I kind of want him.
But,
UCLA is probably kicking themselves right now.
oh,
Bunch of bums.
Foster is a clown.
Foster's a
Probably
clown.
not. That's like the biggest recruit they've gotten.
Yeah.
Probably still like,
And that's
Yeah.
that's only because USC didn't need a quarterback, to be honest.
yeah.
Because if USC needed a quarterback, he would not be in Westwood.
I want to talk about USC quarterbacks.
Talk to me.
This kid Longstreet,
Okay.
he looks like the real deal, man. I understand like there would be 2 seasons in a row of changing quarterbacks mid-season, but there were like flashes of Caleb in his game a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think Maiava, like, it's the same skill set, but I think where Longstreet is at right now, he'll be really exciting. And the sooner you get him on the field, like I don't know. I think I would make him the starting quarterback. I would want to get him experience and get him ready for next season.
I know he went 9 for 9 or whatever. He was 100% completion.
Right.
He's not ready yet.
I was gonna piggyback and be devil's advocate. Like, he was getting scrubbed on too.
He was
True.
getting scrubbed
Against
on,
Missouri State.
and I get it. He looks really explosive.
Yeah.
Right.
And running ability is awesome. But he's late. He's late on like 4 or 5 throws.
He's not doing that against Oregon.
Yeah, there was like 4 or 5 throws where there was one in particular where I was like, oh no, we can't do that.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting bailed out by a penalty. I mean, not that we needed to get bailed out, but I just think he needs more time to develop. I think he's going to be really good, but I can't. Maiava looked really good.
He did look really good.
Maiava looked really good. And I think he's bigger at this point. Like, Longstreet is small.
Yeah.
Like, he's really small.
Damn,
Like,
how big is he?
He's not
He
6 foot.
He gives
Oh,
like
really?
Kyler Murray.
He's
Okay.
he's Kyler Murray size. So I think, to be honest, yes, he will probably be the better quarterback over the careers.
Yeah.
But right now, plus he tries to run everybody over.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought
he
he was a
doesn't
little
go
bit bigger.
out of
I thought he was a
bounds.
little bit like closer to Caleb's size.
No.
More like Kyler Murray.
He's Kyler
for
Murray
sure.
size in scheming.
Okay.
Because Kyler was a little thick.
He was, yeah. He was a little
Kyler
bigger.
was fast.
He
Like,
was.
I don't think Longstreet is as fast as
Husan,
Kyler.
yeah, I think Husan is fast. I think he's got some talent.
Definitely.
If he stays at SC, I think he'll be really good.
He'll definitely be a Kyler Murray under Lincoln
Yeah.
Riley
Yeah.
type situation.
If he stays at SC, I think he can win a Heisman.
Now, with that being said, coaches on the hot seat. Who
After week 1.
After week 1.
Foster for sure.
I was just about to say,
Getting
I'll
out of
take
there.
I'll take the bait.
Foster for sure.
See ya.
Bye.
Bro.
See ya. Because I don't like, you read reports where the media can't come in and film because we're not trying to show too much.
Yeah.
Well, should have showed more if you ask me.
Right?
You didn't show enough.
Well, maybe they didn't want to show too much because they didn't
It was
want word to
trash.
get out. They didn't want word to get out.
Not garbage, bro. I'm like, this is what you've been hiding from me?
Yeah, no, they're bad.
This?
You know what? They improved last year. This year, this is the worst I've seen them.
Man,
In his tenure.
And probably the most talented team he has. I mean,
Probably.
he's got Nico's the best quarterback he's
Probably.
had.
They took a couple guys in the transfer portal
Yeah.
who are not playing. They won.
Yeah.
And I think you already see glimpses of it as far as like the discipline and the effort where things probably won't go. He'll end up back west somewhere.
Yeah.
UCLA?
I don't think he'll be able to recruit like
But
he
I don't
wants to.
think nobody wants that job because
Yeah.
you can't recruit, bro.
Honestly, you can be mad at me for saying this. I think you might be trading coaches.
You think so?
Yeah. Because look, if I'm Alabama,
Yeah.
the guy that I'm going after, who's had a track record of success, who's a good culture fit, who can recruit his butt off, I'm going to get Dan Lanning, and I feel like I can go get Dan Lanning if I'm Alabama,
I'm doing
and I
got.
call Dan. It's hard to say no.
I might kick Saban.
He's
out.
done it once. I mean, he's done it once.
I get it,
He said no once.
but Phil's leaving this earth one of these days, and things are going to change at Oregon. I feel like when you don't got Uncle Phil there pouring his heart and soul into the programs. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think you got a lot of alumni at Nike. You got a lot of football
Yeah.
players at Nike. Like, I think they've done a good job of keeping, like, I think he's going to do a good job of making sure the people who are there, like, when he does move on, are going to be people that are passionate about Oregon. Because they got, like, football players on the design team and whatnot now.
I'm sure if I'm not sure. Mario left a great position to go do a rebuild.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I feel like Dan leaves a great job to take a better job. Does that make sense?
No, it don't make sense to me.
You wouldn't say that's a better job?
Nah, I wouldn't, man. I think Oregon's got lots to offer. It's a great place, beautiful part of the country. And what he's built there, like, keep what you're building, bro.
I got a hot take.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think Luke Fickell's kind of been a disappointment at Wisconsin because when I thought, like, I liked him at Cincinnati, I thought he was a perfect fit, you know, like defense, run the ball, toughness, you know, we're really going to defend at Cincinnati. And then he goes to Wisconsin, nothing has happened. In the first 2 years, like, okay, you're setting up the program, no big deal. But now I expect to see like a jump. They scored 17 points in their first game. I don't know, dude.
I just don't think tradition is like a big thing anymore. Sadly,
Yeah,
Like,
it sucks.
if guys can recruit just off tradition, USC would be a playoff team every year. Oregon probably, I don't know what they'll do.
Yeah.
Notre Dame would be a league.
Notre Dame
Notre Dame
would be
would be
elite. Texas would be in there every, you know.
Alabama, yeah.
Like, I don't think this generation coming up really respects tradition. It's more about what can you do for me right now.
Yeah, like what can you give me?
Right. The biggest issue with that is home. It starts at home. There's too many parents out here trying to live through their kids. And I think that is the issue with NIL. And that is the issue with kids just going where the check is blank or where they get the most money, rather than where can I develop, like you said, if I'm a quarterback, I know if I go ball under Lincoln Riley, I'm going to get drafted somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether that's the first round or the fifth round, somebody's going to pick me up.
Yeah.
NFL, I mean, the biggest story is Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons has probably been all over the headlines for the NFL since camp started.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that his former boss is Jerry Jones, which to even, you know, Jerry may not be the best general manager, but Jerry's a hell of a businessman and a hell of a marketer.
Oh,
Because for them to not have won a Super Bowl in 30 years, they're still like the highest valued team in all of sports.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, they're top three behind like a, you know,
One of them soccer teams. Though.
Barcelona
Yeah,
or
right.
Manchester United or something, and the Lakers or something like that. But what do you guys think about this trade? Today came out that he sprained his back. How he did that, I've never, in my years of living, heard of anybody spraining their back. I've heard of a fractured something or a broken back, but a sprained back, I don't know if he's having too much sex. Like, I don't know how do you sprain your, and he sprained his lower back. It said L4, L5. That's the lower back.
You know what he did? He went back. He picked up a towel off the ground. And he said, "Oh no!"
So it's starting to look like maybe the Cowboys did win this trade. I don't know.
I'll start on the Cowboys winning the trade. I thought they did win the trade. To get 2 ones back, obviously you got a hit on the player, and then Kenny Clark is just a rotational guy.
but they do got to improve on stopping the run.
They do have to improve on stopping the run. Yeah, they did address the need, but I think Jerry was done with Micah. I don't think he was ever like after those initial talks. I think he was out, and he didn't want him to become a Cowboy again. Because if he wanted if Jerry wanted Micah, Jerry would have had Micah. You know, we've seen it with all his wideouts and all of his his toys. You know what I mean?
But even, you know,
I think they did.
He loved to take care of his own.
but even
Yeah.
they traded Micah and then paid
Deron
Bland.
Mm.
So I think Micah was trying to be like Andrew Smith.
Yeah, I
Hold out, see how these couple games go,
Yeah.
and then hope that Jerry's like, okay,
didn't work out for
we
him.
need it.
I'll be honest, I think this is like a great trade for the Packers. I think Micah Parsons and Rashawn Gary are going to be like scary good on that team line.
If Micah stops having sex.
I'll be honest, I think he's back. I don't know, like maybe it's a spray, but like maybe this was I really want to get out of Dallas, like get me out of here. I saw a video of him at practice. I think it was like today or yesterday, and like his back looked fine. So no, I think that D line is going to be elite. Yeah, I think this could be a move that honestly puts the Packers over the hump. Like we know their offense is going to be explosive. I really like this move for the Packers. I think this could make them a Super Bowl contender, like legitimately.
Yeah, they are.
I honestly think
They are.
Like this is one of those guys like you don't just get Micah Parsons every year.
All right, boys, best bets. What we got? I'll go first. I got Michigan +6 against Oklahoma.
+6?
+6.
At Oklahoma.
Think they're gonna win outright? I do
Yeah.
too. Venables is a
I'm not sold on Oklahoma.
Bryce Hunter looked pretty good too for his first start.
Did he?
I've seen highlights. Like, I mean, looks good. It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I'm not sold on Oklahoma. Venables on our team VPA and this. I don't get over it. Nobody cares, bro.
He'll be on the hot seat by the end of the season. We'll probably talk
Yeah.
about him here soon because Venables is not
Great defensive coordinator.
great DC. Terrible.
Great
Except for his own DC. I mean, his own defense at Oklahoma.
I do have a best bet. I got Arizona State to beat the spread -7 against Mississippi State. The SEC are frauds.
They
as
are.
We have all seen. We all know. I think Jeff Levy's the head coach at Mississippi State. Give me Dilly every time. It's a
Yeah.
great head coach. They got a better quarterback. They got better players. I think it's going to be like 2-3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Arizona wins by. Arizona State, excuse me.
Yeah, they're a fun program.
They're a fun program. Like it's fun to root for.
Yeah. He's a nut, but I like him.
Yeah, I like him too. He was the OC at Oregon,
Yeah.
Dan's first year, and like, man, he had our offense rolling. And he like, I respect him so much because like he's at his dream job. He is never gonna leave ASU unless things like really go south there. But he's not gonna leave on his own. Like
Yeah.
that is his dream job, and I respect like the hell out of that man.
Yeah.
Like he's an alumni. He wants to get back to his school. That's really cool.
Yeah, I agree. My best bet is I'm going NFL. I'm going Raiders +3 against the Patriots this weekend.
Why is that?
Pete's gonna have the boys rolling. He doesn't have too much time in Vegas, and I think that we're in win now mode. I think we're gonna compete for their division. That's right,
That's a tough division.
and I think we're gonna compete for it. Geno Smith throwing bombs, Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty. It's gonna become a Raiders
Like
podcast.
AFC West. You
Correct. Yeah, I think we're gonna compete.
Anything else, fellas?
Nah, man, just excited football is back.
Yeah, get that
Football
back.
is back
Welcome back from the stands.
from the stands.